Patrick, there was quite a lot of news out this morning. The chief executive, Thiam, being exonerated, but actually one of his key allies, the chief operating officer, saying that he will step down. And then we had this headline saying that the investigators are still looking into what happened. What can you tell us more?
So exactly as you say, the chief operating officer has decided to step down, and I think that's kind of deflated to some extent this whole balloon of negative publicity which has been afflicting Credit Suisse for the last couple of weeks. Thiam's going to stay on, but there still are some open questions which I don't think were really answered at a press conference this morning by Credit Suisse's chairman. And first of all, it was a very short investigation. This thing only lasted 1 week. And some of the information which the investigators were looking for example, some instant messages, they were not able to find. I think that's definitely something which people are going to be asking about. They'll also be asking if Thiam actually knew about this, or how could he not have known that this surveillance operation was ordered by a direct report to him.
So are we expecting this to be contained now, Patrick, or are we going to hear more from investigators in the coming weeks?
As far as Credit Suisse are concerned, they are saying that the investigation is over. That basically they don't want to dwell too much on this any further. They're saying that the surveillance itself was wrong and they shouldn't have done it. They want to draw a line underneath it. But of course, it seems that the police are still looking into the death of the middleman. And the middleman was the guy who was between Credit Suisse and the detectives which they hired. And that could still drag on and still actually be a problem for the company. That hasn't gone to bed yet.
Patrick, I don't want to insult anybody in Zurich or Switzerland, but let me ask the dumb foreign question. I can do this to you with your master's in history out of Zurich. Real simple. What is the separation of the police power from elite banks? I mean, how intertwined within the Zurich community are the inspectors from the bankers?
I would say, just in my humble opinion, that they're not extremely connected, and I think there is a very decent separation of powers there. I would, by contrast, say that the legal and financial worlds are extremely interconnected.